Guys, we're on a fish. Oh God almighty. You guys can see why I brought heavier tackle for these. Okay, last stop. What I'm doing is I'm walking down this creek. I'm baiting up specific areas. I was here the other day and I know what this creek looks like when it's a lot lower and when the water's relatively clear. So I have an idea of where the snags are, where the fish are going to be hiding. And I'm baiting up spots that not only are going to hold fish, but provide me with an area to fight them clear of any snags. This is the last spot, so let's throw some bait in and get rigged up. Boom, look at that. And let's throw a little bit right there. Give it a couple of meters to sink. Perfect, it's doing exactly what I want. That little area right there is what I want baited up. All right, let's get our tackle set. I'm gonna start with this one. We've just got our two Carp Rods. One is a 9-foot stalking rod and the other one is a 10-foot. And the 10-foot is a 3-pound test curve. And the 9-foot is a 2.5, I think, test curve. 12 and 15-pound monofilament on these. Okay, for a hook bait, I'm going with a little piece of bread. That mix of bait I threw in there was a mix of corn and bread. And I want something with a little more body that'll stand out just a bit from that big pile of corn. Get them feeding. And then I want this to be our hook bait. Very simple. I could go through all the trouble of tying boilies on hair rigs, but I just want to drop this down right in front of us. So just a bit of bread on the hook. I just got to make sure the hook point is clear. As that bread gets wet, it's going to expand and it's going to kind of harden down. I'm dropping it right in front of us, guys. You guys can see why I like stalking rods. You look right up above the rod top. The light's coming in here through a weird angle, so I apologize for any camera flare or lens flare, but there we go. Don't want a fish pulling it in, but at the same time, I don't want the spool to unravel so fast that it bird nests. Okay, we're fishing real quick while that's out there. Let's make sure we have our net ready to go, because I don't know how fast a bite might come. Also, guys, there's really no guarantee. There's no guarantee that a carp will take the bait first. There's loads of catfish in here too. There we go. I'm feeling pretty good about our chances though. Guys, we're on a fish. Oh God almighty. You guys can see why I brought heavier tackle for these. I'm not playing around. Oh, that's a catfish. Holy smokes, that's a big one. I thought we were gonna have a carp on the line with that kind of run, but no. Pretty sure that's just a big cat. He's a big fish. Oh, he's a good fish. Look at that. That is a nice fish. You guys can see see why I have such a long rod here. I go around this. Ooh, that's a better catfish than I was expecting to pull out of here. 100%. I want to fight him away from our feeding spot. Let's try to pull him away from where I want those carp to feel comfortable eating over there. Also, I need a little bit of lower ground to net this guy. That's a big fish. He's not, ooh, about to lose our landing net. He's not done yet. All right, I think we're just about ready to try to net this guy. It's a good sized blue cat. I'm gonna be really happy if we can land this. Get in there. Get in there. Roll, roll. Got him. Whew. Guys, son of a gun, that's a heavy fish. That is a heck of a good fish. Let's get him back on main camera here. I want to show you guys this beautiful animal. Also, this will give me a good chance to properly use our mat. There we go, for the first time. That's a good fish. I wish I had that take on camera, but he took it on the drop. I cast it in and he hit it while it was still mid-water. Hook's out. That's simple, guys. That was a few more seconds. You never know. I might have lost him. Yeah, what a magnificent creature. Beautiful, beautiful fish. I'm so glad to have caught this. This is a great first fish of the day. Big blue cat, big by any standards. So catching him on carp gear is a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and put him back. We'll carry him back over to a shallow spot and we'll use the net to let him go. There we go. There we go. Let's give him a second. Okay. Yeah. Now he's starting to get his bearings about him. And he's off. Good stuff, good stuff. So happy with that. The net did its job, the mat did its job. All around, big success there. Let's get more bait back out. When that fish took that bait, he grabbed it on the drop and instantly ran out that way so fast. I couldn't even get the camera on. By the time I got the camera on, he's all the way over there, which on the one hand is irritating because you always want that hook set on camera. But on the other hand, there wasn't really a fight in our baited area, so very likely that there's still fish in here not kind of realizing what just happened. And look, here's our lead. Came off the swivel just like it's supposed to. That way if that cat got tangled and we broke off, he's not trailing that lead. And he very nearly got off just by the hook point falling out of his mouth. Anyway, let's let's get some bread on here. Now that we've got a fish down, let me show you what I'm doing. So I've got on size 4 octopus hooks from Gamakatsu. These are not carp hooks. I order my carp hooks online, either from Gamakatsu or bigcarptackle.com. When I'm out, if I'm in a pinch, I'll use the Gamakatsu octopus hooks in a very small size. They replicate carp hooks pretty well. I've got my 1 ounce lead. I've got a very short lead, 12-pound line, swivel stuck in the lead so it can be released if the fish is snagged, and then 12-pound main line all the way through. Very simple. And I'm putting this on our hook bait. Instant action. Candy Nut Crush. And hey, it worked. You can smell this from here. It smells like vanilla extract. That's quite possibly what got that fish to bite. Anyway, let's drop this right back in. Boom. Quite excited about the results. Anyway. So let's have a better look at this, shall we? Because I've had this forever. As you can see, it's quite old, but this is the first time I've ever used it. Nash Instant Action, high action for fast results. Hey, lived up. Candy Nut Crush, Booster Juice. Oh, it's PVA friendly. I didn't know that. 100 milliliters. Yeah. This stuff's pretty good. I got this on bigcarptackle.com. It did the job. There's a fish on. It's another catfish. Oh, straight up. Just a small guy. There we go, that rig doing its job. Boom, hooks out. Let's put this fish back in the water. Again, I'm gonna drop him right over here. So many leaves. Let's bait back up. Yeah. There he is. What do we got? Oh, it's another cat. Not a carp, not a carp. Oh my God, he's fat. That is a fat fish. Check out the belly on that fish. This guy's been eating like a king. Good Lord, maybe he ate all that corn I threw down there. Anyway, I hate to do this because it just continues to kind of disturb the swim, but now that the bite is on, let's move back to our first spot that we baited up. 2 cats out of the same spot. Probably not going to get a carp out of this spot after we let it cool down, until after we let it cool down for a while. So let's head back up to our first location, drop some baits. Okay guys, we're on a good fish. Another one of these super fat catfish. Just so girthy for his size. Oh, I'm really glad I got that one so fast. He took the free line bait. God, let's get that hook out of his mouth. There we go. Chunky little dude. Big tummy on this guy. There we go. Loads of catfish in here. Just non-stop catfish. And this is what we're doing, guys. This is what's bringing them in, getting them active. Bread and corn just smushed up like this. A few small handfuls at a time. I can have a single bait out there for quite a while and it will just sit there. And then as I start to throw in this mix, you start getting a lot of bites. Just a bit of crust. Just work it up over the eye of the hook, pinch it on. Make sure it's completely clear of the point. Leave a little bit of flare on the back. Let's make sure we have some good stuff on it. All right, let's put our little bait attractant on. Just a few drops. There we go. First time I've ever used this stuff. Definitely will not be the last. Got a little mat kind of in our way here. Let's see what I want to do here. Let's go right there. Boom. I'm going to try to navigate this line around the leaves. There we go. Sink it down. That worked out. Get the rod tip under the water. We're on again, guys. Bigger fish this time. Much bigger fish. This is a good one. I'm gonna let up on the drag just a hair. Look at that. Look at him fight. I gotta keep him away from this big rock that he is diving at on purpose. Gotta keep him away from the rock, keep him away from these mats. You guys can see now why I put the rod with the heavier line on the left. Good Lord. Catfish in this creek are just something to behold. Oh, okay. Good grief. He is just going. He's towing a stick behind him. I don't want that on there. You see that? He's making a run for that rock. These are some good fish. There we go. He's in the zone now. In the landing zone. Slide down a little bit. There we go. Keep him away from that other line. Come here, buddy. Strong fish. Oh, stay away from that rock. He's so close to cutting us on that rock. Oh. In the net. In the net. Nice. Oh, that's a good fish. Perfect corner hook. Actually, you guys can see he's on the mat. I love this mat. And right there in the corner is the hook. So let's get that hook out. I'll show him to you real fast and we'll get him back. Okay. Chunky catfish. Nice catch. These guys, that leap off your face. These guys are impressive specimens. I was ready that time. Last time I was out here, one of them just kicked right out of my hands. I know what's up. These are heavy catfish. These are really, really good animals. These are, 7-8 pound fish. So much fun to catch, especially on this carp gear. They put up such a good fight. Anyway, enough talking. Let's get this guy back in the water. There he goes. Come on, buddy. Trying to get the trying to turn him right side up. Here we go. And he's out. Good catch. All right, well, I reckon that'll just about do it for us today. Really solid day of fishing. Some really good catfish out of this creek. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. When you do subscribe, hit the little bell. That way when I upload, you get all the notifications. If you want to help support the channel, check out the link to our Patreon page in the description of this video. See the list of all the stuff you'd get in return for becoming a patron. We're about to hit 20,000 subscribers. When I hit 20,000, I'm doing a big giveaway. Let me know in the comments below what type of item you would like to see as the prize. We're going to make it a good one. Rods, reels, knives, what's on your mind, let me know. It'll be a good item from that category. More is coming, guys. Stay tuned, and until it's here, I'll see you guys later.